Hi everyone, this is Kai and welcome to Kai Random. Today we will be doing a cash stuffing video. If you are interested in how we budget, zero-based budgeting, stay tuned. Hello everyone, my name is Kai. I'm a wife, mom. I live in Las Vegas and we do budgeting on this channel. Today we are going to be doing a quick review of my budget for the first paycheck in December, as well as do a quick cash stuffing into my binders. I'm basically saving what we got paid into my binders. So, and also my wallet as well. So let's go ahead and get right into the budget. So basically, how I explain this is, let me see if I can move things back a little bit, is that I normally have a budget tracker. It has basically what I get paid. So like basically money coming in from my husband and I, and then all the bills that are due within the 2 weeks because we get paid bi-weekly. And then at the bottom usually has all of our like credit card bills and stuff like that. So after all is said and done, I came out with $1,031 for savings for our cash stuffing video. So that is what we have this 2 weeks to save. And basically then my next one here is this. And I haven't done a budget with me. I'm probably gonna do another one. I'm hoping I can do a budget with me the next following paycheck, but it is still going to be like right after Christmas. I have a feeling, to be totally honest, that I'm not going to be able to do a budget with me until January when everything starts to settle down. Anyway, so this is my wallet tracker. So from December 12th to the 18th is my first week, and this is for my second week. So right now I am already into the first week. I am way behind on this filming, but basically we're going to do $10 for coffee, eating out $40 for both weeks, groceries $80 for both weeks, and then entertainment. For the first week I had to buy white elephant gift, so I have $80 for that week, and then the second week I don't have anything, so that kind of is something different. But anyway, then I have the $50 for gas for both weeks. When all is said and done and added up, it comes out to $440. So if you minus the $440 from the $1,031, we end up with the $591. Here are all the money. Sorry if you guys can see that. Down here is all the savings challenges and what I'm putting into the savings challenges. So $25 into my Mini Monday, my BTS, my Freebie Friday, and $25 into my Christmas box. My tiny Christmas binder of Christmas Tinies is getting $20. That's a total of $120. But how I get this money for the savings challenges is that I overestimate my bills for my gas, water, power, and whatever left over after I pay the bill is what I put into my savings challenges to play it with. So I already have this saved up, so we're good to go. So I did not need to take it out of the $1,031. So again, we have $591. And so now we go into my variable expenses. This one is my paint binder right here. And we have $591 left over. I decided that since my medical prescriptions are fully funded, I wanted to put Sam's Club another $100 into Sam's Club because I did deplete a lot of it. Like there's not even 161 in there. I already took it out of my unstuffing. Subscriptions is fully funded. My household, I'm putting 20, health and beauty 10, and 50 into my son's expenses, which is like his books and stuff for this coming semester. And then everything else, I decided I'm not going to be adding to it. So that is for variable expenses. When all of it is said and done, we have $411 left over, which we are going to be, sorry, I hit the camera. We are going to be putting in now into my long-term priority funds. Long-term sinking funds is going to be in this yellow binder right here. And it has basically like the bills that we can save up for the year, such as like auto insurance. Auto insurance is every 6 months. Car registration is once a year. And then other things that I can actually like put a little bit into it every time we get paid. So basically I decided I'm going to do auto maintenance. I'm kind of trying to get aggressive with that because we do have some maintenance on our car that needs to be done. Auto insurance, I do have it fully funded for my next payment, which will be January, but I decided that I wanted to have a head start for the next following 6 months. So we're going to put 20 into that, home improvement 20, because I do need to cut my trees and I really do need to save more than that, but 20 it will do. And then my emergency fund, I'm putting $100 into emergency because if you saw my unstuffing, I did deplete some of the money. And then eye care, my husband needs to get his contacts very soon, so I'm putting $40 into that. Once all of this is subtracted, we have $131 left over, and then that takes us to our holiday funds. Everything in this binder, which is the blue one here, or this teal one, is holiday envelopes. So I have a gift envelope for birthdays, graduations, weddings, whatnot, like our friends and family. And then we have all the holidays: Christmas, New Year's, Chinese New Year's, Mother's Day, etc., etc. And basically what I decided was, and I'm going to put $10 into gifts. Christmas, I'm putting $110 because like it's coming down to the wire now. And then $10 into New Year's. When all this is subtracted, we have $1 extra. And so I decided to put the dollar into my extra envelope, which I use when we're close to finishing savings challenges. And basically that equals to 0. And we, since I'm a zero-based budgeter, that is exactly what we want. Once that is all said and done, I go ahead and I write all the categories that I need, as well as the amounts. And I do this bill calculator, and I put down how many bills we need, and at the end it turns out to the $1,031. And that is how we figure out our budget. So now let's get into the cash stuffing. So basically this paperwork is what I'm going to be working off of. So I am not going to count the money because I already did the money counting on my reels and shorts. And if you like that content, go ahead and check it out. It's on my shorts. So my YouTube shorts. So let's go ahead and just start. We got these place markers for some of the $100 bills. I have a bunch of 50s, a bunch of 20s, 10s, no 5s, and I have a $1 bill. So let's go ahead and do my wallet first and foremost. So my wallet right now, I just did an unstuffing. It has absolutely no money in it. It's very empty. So let's go ahead and, like I have explained on other videos, this is my week 2 envelope. I separate my week 1 and week 2 money, my funds. Why? Because honestly, it's supposed to help me not spend all of it in one go. Actually, me just doing this is not helping me actually budget at all. I've been really bad, and I have a feeling it's not going to be any better because of Christmas coming up. But we'll see how that works out. So basically, I split the money. week 1 and week 2. And so right now we have week 1 just for me is 0 and number 2 is 0 as well. But I do have $10 going into coffee for week 1 and week 2. So let's go ahead and go with coffee in a $10 bill into coffee. And yeah, I mean, I have so much change too. I really should go ahead and get my change counted as well. But I guess we'll get to that when we get to that. All right, so eating out. We have $40 for eating out. To be honest, this is one of my really hard things to stay on budget. I don't know about you guys, but in Las Vegas, we eat out a lot and we're very social. We have a lot of friends and it's been like Christmas. So we've been really having a hard time budgeting for that. Anyway, as far as groceries go, we are doing $80 for the second week as well as the first week. So I'm going to go ahead and take that and put that into my wallet. So yeah, and I've been spending all my grocery money too on top of eating out. Entertainment, like I said, we are getting $80 for the first week because I have that white elephant present, which, you know what, to be totally honest, it was already spent. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it in the deposit because I already spent this. All right. And then the next week, I don't think... I do have another present, but I'm not sure. I might just take it out of Christmas. I'm not sure. And then for week 2 and week 1, we're doing $50 for gas. That is about the amount I do every 2 weeks, is about $100 in gas. All right. And then that totally fills up my wallet. My wallet is now set and ready to go. Week 2's wallet is set and in the envelope waiting for next week. So I really have to watch my spending for sure. All right. I'm going to put this on the side. All right. So we did the wallet. I already stuffed all of this because I already started some of my challenges already. So let's go to my variable. So the first category in my variable expenses is going to be, and the variable is this pink one, is going to be Sam's Club. And so my medical prescriptions, I have enough, I think, which I'm having problems getting my prescription. It's like they're not approving it and it's very frustrating, but that's another story. This one here, we're going to put $100 into Sam's Club. And actually, I am not going to renew my Costco membership. I hardly use Costco because I don't like going into the stores because I spend too much money. Like, it's hard for me to budget when I go into the stores. So I order all my groceries and all of like Sam's Club online and I go to pick up. And that really helps me budget for like my groceries. So right now, let's see. We're going to add 100. So now we have 50, 120, 35, 36, 37, and 138 is in Sam's Club right now. Which I spend that, yeah, I spend a lot at Sam's Club. All right, so the next one, subscriptions, we are skipping. Household, we're putting a $20 bill into household. So let's go ahead and add that to household, which now this will give us 50, 150, 200, 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, and 44. So $244. Household is anything that we use like laundry detergent, cleaning supplies, that type of thing, you know, dishwashing liquid. As far as pets go, I think I have a good amount in pets, so I think I skipped it. Yeah, I have $214. I still haven't paid my husband because he does all the ordering for the kitties, and I still haven't like looked into the Amazon card or the Amazon not the card, but the Amazon purchases to see if like how much I owe him for pets, for like cat food, litter, etc. So anyway, next one is health and beauty. Health and beauty is getting $10. So $10 going into health and beauty. Health and beauty is used for shampoos, facial masks, moisturizer, toothpaste, toothbrushes, or whatever else we need. And now we have a total of 51, 10, 25, 26, and 27. So $127 in health and beauty. And I think we're pretty good for like hair products and stuff for a while. I think my husband, he's the only one that really uses any type of hair products, honestly. Except for our shampoo. All right, so my son's expenses is getting a $50 bill. I hope he's paying attention to when it is due, because if he doesn't pay for it, you know what happens. He loses the classes. So I'm like keep reminding him, like, you need to remind me so we can go ahead and pay for the classes as well as your books. Anyway, let's see. We have $300. No, that can't be right. There has to be something else in here. Yep. Because I know I have like more than 800. Okay, here we go. Now that makes more sense. We have $500, $600, $700, $800 in the bank. $900 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So $904 and like what, like 800 something is in the bank, or 900 is in the bank. No, 800 is in the bank. All right, and that is it. Everything else did not get money this time. Also, too, I am not getting paid my second paycheck until the ending of this week. So, and I know that I'm going to have some extra in it. So, yeah, we'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might just throw it in the savings account. Or if I think the other envelopes need some money, then I might do a second catch the thing. We'll see. All right, the next one now is my variable expenses. So we're going to go and we're going to actually, not variable, my long-term expenses, sorry. So we're going to go ahead and be working off of this. So the first category is my auto maintenance. Auto maintenance is a big one. We have an oil gasket repair that needs to be done. Our oil people have warned us already that it is coming. So we need to start to get serious about this. So right now I'm going to put $100. Basically, I'm just going to put it into the high yield savings, this $100, and put it into the auto maintenance buckets. We do use Ally. So 200 in the high yield savings, 20, 40, 65, and 66. So $266. My goal for this is 1,000 because I'm not really sure. I have a feeling it's very expensive. It's going to be at least, I don't know. I'm thinking it's going to be $1,000. Anyway, auto insurance, again, it is fully funded for January, but I wanted to get a head start. So we're saving $20 I'm putting into this one to get the head start on the second 6 months. 20, 40, 55, 56, and $57 is what we have total for our next payment. But like I said, we have the auto insurance saved up for the January payments. All right, car registration, we are going to skip it. I am going to start putting a minimum in here, probably starting in January, because this is not due until November. We just paid it. Home improvement, I have $20 going into this. Home improvement is for anything exactly like home improvement. The one that is really pressing is the tree. We have a tree. Oh, home improvement is getting 20. The tree outside of our home it does have some dead branches. I'm super worried about it. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Vegas, but Vegas has really bad windstorms. And every time there's a windstorm, I worry to death. Anyway, 300 is in the bank. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 12. So we have 432, 432 right now for that. I think we're going to be paying $1,000 for the tree trimming. The tree is humongous. It's really big. They're going to have to bring a crane to cut it, and that's why I think it's going to cost a lot of money. All right, my buffer, we're skipping this time, but we are going to put 100 in my emergency. I am putting a placeholder in here. I'm just going to transfer the $100 into my high yield savings for my emergency fund. I am thinking that I really do want to do like a month ahead, maybe for next year, a month ahead binder. In fact, it would even be better if I did a 3-month ahead. I would feel really good about that if I could do it. So yeah, that is just a thought. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to set that up, but yeah, I'm going to have to start thinking about next year for sure. So emergency now has $200 in that. Vacation, I already have more than enough for the vacation. I don't know. Plans keep changing. Yeah, I have like $1,100 right now in that. Most of it is in the high yield savings. We were going to use this for my sister's birthday, but now she changed her plans. I think she's saying she wants to have it in Vegas. So we'll probably use this to maybe do some activities that she wants to do here at home. Eye care, again, needs money because my husband's contacts cost a lot of money and he is due for a checkup. So eye care, we're putting $40. So let's go ahead and do that. We have 200 in the bank. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have a total of $334 right now saved up for the eye care appointment. His contacts are super expensive. The HOA is going to be paid in January, and it's fully funded as well. And there's some extra too in here for the next following year. Yeah, his contacts are so expensive. It's like $800 or $900, and then we have to pay for the exam, like whatever his copay is. So that is that. All right, so now we're finished with this one. And the last category now that we have is our holiday binder. So we're going to go off of this paperwork and let me pull out the holiday binder. All right, so the holiday binder, we are going to be putting $10 into my gifts. So $10 into gifts, and now we have $20, $30, $45, $46. 46. And again, this is for like birthdays and stuff like that. My sister's birthday is coming up. I think that's, so, and she's a twin, so I have 2 sisters' birthdays coming up. But yeah, we'll get that when we cross that bridge. All right, and then Christmas, I'm putting $110. Okay, so this is the deal with Christmas. I'm going to just put a marker in here and transfer it to my high yield savings. Christmas, my goal was $1,000. So now we have 5, 6, 7, 800, 20, 40, 61, 2. So we got 62. 20, 40, 62. Okay, I don't know. It says it says I'm short. I don't know. I guess I'm going to go with whatever it told me to, unless I forgot to minus something. But yeah, so we're like $862 right now. And so I think we're going to make it because I have this binder here and my tiny binder Christmas Tinies going. And I still have, so like I have these in here to account for as well. So I think we're going to make it. Hopefully we're over, and that would be great. Oh, you know why? Because it was $110 I was going to put in this. That's why we're short $10. Let me put that in there. And yeah, so we got 8, 20, 30, 45, 46, 47. Oops. No, this is not it. Sorry. This was New Year's. I took it out of New Year's. I forgot that actually this does go into New Year's. So I'll put this into New Year's, and then I got to put the $10 into Christmas. 20, 40, 55, 56, 57 for New Year's. So we got 57. Oh, sorry, 47. Was it 57 or 47? 20, 30, 45, 46. Oh, 47. Yeah. 47. I counted wrong. Sorry. So 47 for New Year's. We don't really do anything for New Year's, to be totally honest. You know, we might go and see fireworks and stay home. Maybe go to my sister's this year because she said she was going to have a party. But yeah, we don't really spend much. So, okay. And then we're going to add the $10. And then that will bring it up to the amount that, that I said, the $872. And then we have a dollar bill left that I'm going to put into my extra envelope. And there it is. All the money is where it needs to be. Where's my extra envelope? It's quite embarrassing. If you guys could see my area that I do all my like YouTube and everything, it's quite messy right now. It's like very chaotic and crazy. But anyway, so this is it. This is how all the cash stuffing is finished and all the money is where it needs to be. I hope you guys enjoyed it or even learned something. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this type of content. And as always, love yourself, be kind to one another, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.